Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Ryan Blaney's BodyArmor Zero Sugar Ford for 2024. As always, take a look at the box. Once again, you just have the generic 2024 box. Lionel Racing NASCAR Cup Series. Render the car right there. Team Penske, standard finish, NASCAR Cup Series 2024. Total 540 of these things, NASCAR Cup Series, standard finish, same stuff on the back of the box. Register your car at Lionel Garage, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. Ryan Blaney raced this at the Spring Atlanta race, coming oh so close to winning in it as he was part of the historic 3-wide Atlanta finish. Came, barely anything away from winning in this car to almost get a race version of this car. It's honestly funny because it was looking like they might not even offer this for a little while. Because when they put up the car, it was in the, 3-pack, the little 164 scale 3-wide pack they made. But at that time, there was no normal release of it, or you could not just go buy a 124, 164. And when everyone was asking, like, hey, Lionel, are you guys going to offer that normally, or just in the 3-pack? And they were just not answering. And then, half a week later was when this finally went up for, regular pre-order. It was very odd. I was like, I hope they're not about to just not even offer this car. This isn't the most exciting BodyArmor car. I definitely like the more colorful BodyArmor cars. So this one's just white. Really, all three of the BodyArmor cars here had white bases. They were always white bases with some other colors. As far as the white with the black and the red goes, the Richmond one, the water car this year, that was definitely the best of those. The Coke 600, he also had that one that was white but had the neon green and purple for the Flash IV. But I definitely wish they would go back to base colorful cars. We already have, I think it's the Zero Sugar. We have a, car for pre-order up for next season already for 2025, but it's covered again. They're doing that thing they did back with the camel car and everything, where they cover it, and then I'm sure the week of the race, they'll be here it is unveiled, and we already have the diecast in stock, ready to ship to you all. But then whenever they do that, they always get not that many made. It's usually the base MOQ number, because usually there's a bunch of people I don't know what it looks like. I'm not ordering it. So then, the sponsor or whatever has to basically, buy the rest of the run. So it's usually just that base 504 MOQ number. But then when something like the camel car comes out, everyone's like, oh my God, that's beautiful. I want that. And then there's not enough, so it just gets rare immediately. So, yeah, we're doing that again. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get to the car itself. It's not a terrible car or anything. It's, like I said, it's just a pretty basic BodyArmor car. It's a pretty just, white car, black with a little bit of red. Stripe down the side, stripe down the top kind of deal. It's nothing overly exciting. If I was ranking all the BodyArmor cars, this one specifically would probably be at the bottom of the ranking. But still looks nice. Does have the Super Speedway big spoiler. It's nice to see. I remember on TV, or especially when you're in-car cameras, I remember a lot of people complaining about the dark red text on a black background because you cannot see that at all. I think I remember a bunch of people saying what's even on the back of Blaney's car? I can't read it. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have one big BodyArmor Zero Sugar Fruit Punch bottle. Got Pennzoil down there. This is the early season before they had the oval and still had the Ford Performance on the sides of the fenders. Got the Ford Mustang Dark Horse and a number 12. Got BodyArmor Zero Sugar down the side. Got Wabash and Menards. I love when they actually change the color of the Menards swoosh to match the car's color. That's always fun to me. Front of the rear wheel, you got Discount Tire, Snap-on, Worth, and Ford Performance. Got BodyArmor Zero Sugar down the side. Advanced Auto Parts and Dex Imaging on the C-post. And on the B-post, you have Ford, PPG, Mazak, Dent Wizard, and Hunt Brothers Pizza. NASCAR Cup Series, it does have the nice chrome Penske rims. I mean, I like them. Some people absolutely despise those, but they're not as inaccurate as some people make them out to be. Anyways, on the back, you have zero artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dyes. Got the Ford Michigan license plate and number 12. Nothing on the deck lid and nothing on the roof. This is number 432. This does have the dual color spoiler too. Has the black on the front and the red on the back. Really, most of the spoilers are like that. I don't know if they can't color the fronts. The only time you really see front colored spoilers anymore seems to be the playoff cars, because I guess that would kind of defeat the purpose if you just see black spoilers and not the yellow ones. I don't know. Anyways, you got the same stuff down the other side. Take a look under the hood. So you got BodyArmor and Powered by Ford, if you want to see that. Still has the louvers on the underside of the hood on these Dark Horses. There's your typical engine detail if you want to see that. No deck lid. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Not a whole top with a car like this as usual. Like I said, I get all the body armor cars, but this is definitely probably my least favorite of all of them. It does match the bottle. Like, you can't say it doesn't match the bottle because you see it in the background there. White, black stripe, red outline. It's the bottle. I do not like these zero sugar ones either. Like, I tried a few of these when they first came out, and they just taste like the normal flavors, like normal fruit punch, but it's just slightly off. And that's enough for me to not be a huge fan of it, to be honest. Like I said, tried a couple, wasn't a huge fan, went back to the normal body armors. Same thing happened with the Flash IV ones, but we'll get to that when we get to that review of that paint scheme. Like I said, this car came really close to being a race winner. The white car probably looked nice as a race version because you would have had the nice, would have been, a lot of dirt and grime you would have been able to see. And it was kind of funny that Ford came that close to winning early in the season because if you remember, it took them all the way until May to win anything in all top 3 series in NASCAR. It took until Keselowski winning at Darlington and Logano winning the All-Star race for Ford to actually win with the dark horses. But they were always good at the super speedways, as, Ford's always good at the super speedways. Anyways, this is a brand new release. You can get it right now. I don't think this car is going to fly off the shelves and get rare or anything. Blaney's very weird like that. Like, he has some cars that just disappear off the face of the earth, and then a bunch of cars that just kind of sit around just right around retail. So, you never know. Remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check it out if you want anything. But I think it's all there is to say. This has been a review of Ryan Blaney's Body Armor Zero Sugar Ford for 2024. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.